I think two things are being conflated. One is the routine beginning of a new session to set out the domestic agenda, which is what is happening. And the other is the suggestion that was going around in the leadership election for the Conservative Party that you would suspend Parliament from July through and beyond the 31st of October. I was saying at the time that that was absurd. No sensible person was in favour of that, in my view. That would have been constitutionally improper. But we have a new session of Parliament normally every 12 months. This session has already run well over 2 years. We are not losing many days parliamentary debate because it coincides with the conference recess. So this is routine. It's actually quite boring. But the arch remainers who don't want us to leave the European Union have started crying constitutional crisis, but actually they're crying wolf. The key here is that the European Council takes place on the 16th, 17th of October. That will be when any decision is made on any agreement, and then there will be 13 days after that to debate and implement an agreement if one is come to. So that's the key period when Parliament needs to be sitting, and Parliament will be sitting, but it also crucially means we can have a new Queen's speech and we can get back to talking about the NHS, dealing with crime. The debate on the Queen's speech has nominal areas to debate day by day, but actually you can speak on any matter relating to the Queen's speech. So people could spend the whole of those 4 to 5 days debating leaving the European Union, and they could put down an amendment to the Queen's speech or to the humble address, thanking the Queen for her speech, saying things about the European Union. So that is 4 or 5 days which can be devoted to Brexit. In terms of the conference recess, at my first and so far only outing at the dispatch box, I referred to the conference recess and said I expected it would go ahead, and the opposition chief whip nodded in agreement, and that's all recorded in Hansard. So it had been agreed that the conference recess would go ahead, as it always does. Parliament hasn't sat in late September for 80 years.